1090 Jake would have probably wrote a letter about him necessarily lying about taking the butt.
But what I was gonna bring up was what's his damn name?
Who exactly?
Big Sloth.
Ah, yeah, that nigga. He's a little forgettable. That's understandable.
Big Sloth.
It takes a while to climb a
wasn't here
tree.
low key before.
I thought you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Bro, Big Sloth lost his mind. You know, I love when Big Sloth loses his cool because it's like, you know, like he lost his cool in our comments. But this time he lost his cool in the DM. So I guess he was going back and forth with a Brilliant Idiots fan or an Akademiks fan, I think. And
I think you put in the notes Akademiks fan.
Yeah, it was an Akademiks fan. And they're sending voice notes back and forth with each other. That is crazy.
They sending voice notes?
Voice notes back and forth with it. And then Sloth was like...
It is in here. Yeah.
It is? Okay. Big Sloth. Let me just play it. Yeah, we'll just play it.
I was about, what did it sound like he was doing?
It sounded like he was so... It sounded like he was a street nigga battling.
This shit looks horrible.
He was fighting for his, like, you know, there's a route he wants to take it, but he's fighting the urge of this route. Street niggas go through shit like this, and this is funny. Go ahead.
So like they gotta fight that nature.
That's why I don't like you dick suckers. Tell Akademiks to give you some bitch ass nigga. Do some research, fucking idiot. Do some fucking research. I hate you fucking internet stupid bitches. I hate you niggas.
He gonna retire.
You fucking internet
He gonna get out the
stupid fuck.
Drop the F word.
Do some fucking research, idiot. Came in a millionaire, fucking dweeb.
Oh, he didn't drop the F word. I was waiting for it though.
Well, what I'm really upset about and pissed off at is that why the fuck don't we have this whole screen recording?
Facts.
Like,
why didn't they play all the messages?
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? What were you saying? Even if you were like wrong and just gassing him up, I'm okay with that. I still want to hear it. Like,
nobody wants to out themselves as the troll they are.
Yeah, that must be what it is. Because I'm like,
and he hates these dweebs.
Yeah, so he must have been violating them in the voice notes.
Oh man, I would love to hear what that is.
Oh my God.
I would love to hear what he was saying to this nigga.
I've never been more excited to hear that nigga speak.
Because honestly, bro, y'all had a full fucking conversation. Yeah. Like, this is a full y'all sending back-to-back voice notes to each other.
Like, one wasn't enough.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck,
he sent a text message somewhere in between there. Can we read when he said that message?
Oh,
that might help us be able to gauge.
I didn't even read that part. Keep doing names. Look at all.
Keep dropping names.
Oh, keep dropping names. Look at your pods. Using Akademiks' name in at least 6 of your pod titles. You trying to eat off another man's name. Hating ass old.
That's stupid
Create
logic.
your own content.
Create your own content.
That's Akademiks is talking about other people. That's what his content is.
Well, yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
a fucking like.
That's stupid logic. So, I mean, just another moment of Big Sloth not understanding the internet. Is like that's the last thing that should have got you worked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's whatever was said in the voice notes before.
Right.
Yeah, he probably said something. It was probably like Xbox Live chat. His homie got real disrespectful.
Yeah, dude, he didn't. You fucking idiots.
He really hates this guy.
He does, bro.
Big Sloth got so much hate in his
He was
heart.
threatening him like he on probation too.
He
like,
was.
Like he's just trying to hold back and just stay
He
cool
might
for
be on
another 6
probation.
months.
He talked so much about the streets, even when he was talking to
He came into this shit a million.
even when he was
Million up,
wait, what the fuck he claims? Who knows? But even when he was dissing Akademiks or clowning them for his live show canceling or whatever, he was like, remember he was like, Joe Budden, you next. I got the streets.
Yeah, he said that, yeah.
He said I got something, the streets. And it was like,
none of you niggas can fuck with me on the mic, on the streets.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
You
Yeah.
can't fuck with him on the mic or in the streets.
Yeah, and he said one other thing, but it was just like,
I know my worst day is better than his like greatest day.
yeah, bro. It's
on
like,
the mic.
of all, it's just so weird that it's like, nigga, you're still talking about the streets. What the fuck are you doing? Like, he claims on one hand to have this like superior podcast knowledge,
business acumen.
No, just a superior intellect. He claims he's just a smart man.
Yeah, just
He
period.
told that nigga to do research.
Yeah.
Do your fucking research.
Do your research.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Fucking dweeb.
Yeah, he talks like a...
He was talking like he was on probation.
I wonder what day
he might be on probation. He might be on
bring up.
parole. I think he did time.
He sounds like he was threatening him like, in the most polite way he could.
He never
He
let...
might be on parole. I try to get some information on him.
Is that his Instagram bio right there? Yeah, nah, that's
Childish
nasty.
ass shit.
That's nasty emoji work right there. That's terrible.
Yeah. But nah, he was talking like, yeah, like he didn't let nobody cheat on like off his test. Like stop cheating, like stop looking at my test.
He
Fucking dweeb.
I do like that narrative. He's on parole right now. I think he is.
That's what it feels like.
He definitely talks like he's on parole.
I mean,
You think Charlotte got him in handcuffs? Like nigga, you been tripping.
I think Charlotte might have a restraining order on this nigga.
You
Like,
think
I'm
so?
done with
And
this
that
nigga.
sounds like a wise investment.
You think he talked to him and said, okay, you got to calm the fuck down?
Nah.
Like with the shit you're doing?
Nah. I don't think so.
Remember what Joe was saying? I didn't like how you was running around for Charlamagne, you know what I'm saying? So it might be, you know.
It's nah.
I am
It's
surprised Charlamagne and him hasn't like linked back up. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
has
that's
Charlamagne been
surprising.
on his podcast?
No.
since-
Oh yeah, I mean during that initial rollout, that was
Yeah,
it though.
But there's no reason to go back this soon.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are they gonna talk about?
And Charlamagne doesn't really like actively shout out a bunch of people from the Black Event Network either.
But I mean,
When
talk.
they first launched, yeah, he
But that's
marched the
about-
fuck out of them. But you
Big,
know, once they ended,
Big Sloth got 1 week,
But I feel like that's also because of what he did.
right?
Like nigga,
He could have had. He had more.
the spaceship
opportunities.
blew
He
up before
ruined-
it hit the ozone
I think
layer.
I
nigga.
think he. I think also. I think Charlamagne genuinely thought this energy is about to be received extremely well
yeah.
in terms of like, I'm here to regulate the market or check the whatever. And then it turned out everybody was just clowning the nigga, and it was like,
Yeah.
I don't think that was a reaction any of them were expecting. Honestly,
nope.
I don't think. I genuinely believe that.
Charlamagne.
He got to work his way back up again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Charlamagne should have seen this coming. I know he got some black women like behind his team. They should have seen this shit coming. Like Big Sloth, kind of like, you know.
I don't know how that.
Big Sloth, son, from what I've seen about this nigga,
Yeah.
he seems like the type of guy that can very easily convince you of his validity.
Easily.
Yeah, very easily.
I feel like
what a
you
Louis
would
Vuitton-
succumb to it, but only because it's like, why fight it anymore?
You feel me?
Yeah,
Especially if you
know.
already don't have any just natural apprehension to this nigga. You meet him for the first time. I feel like he's good at convincing niggas that he's worth
Yeah,
it.
if you meet him,
He's a. He's a.
if you meet him
You
first
feel me?
time,
Yeah, he's
like-
a.
He's
Like,
a great first impressioner.
I think he's a wear you down nigga too.
yeah,
That's part of it.
Yeah.
That's probably part of it.
Where it's like
Maybe a little extortion
where he's
in there.
not. He makes a good first impression enough to where you don't mind him being around. Then
He's so fucking
And then
professional.
you realize he's starting to wear you down. And you're
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
Kind of like Whack 100.
Yeah.
Whack 100 is like that
and
too.
then like, am I getting extorted?
Right? Yeah. And then
it's
you
like,
look up
yeah.
and realize this nigga has weaved his way into 2 or 3 parts of your
This nigga
business.
drinking my milk.
I said this shit before. It's like taking giving a hood nigga a ride home from work.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to make 3 pit stops.
Oh my God. And they're always going to ask again. They're always going to ask
Hell
again.
yeah.
Yeah.
They gonna try to sell you his weed.
So yeah, it's right by my crib.
trying to
don't
get you to
worry.
buy a black form.
Yeah, because remember, bro, we go the same
a good-
direction. Bro,
Nigga,
you remember we go the same direction?
right.
It'd be like,
Exactly.
don't make it seem like it's not an inconvenience for me.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
A hood nigga will spin it like that. Like,
Yeah.
man, we happen to live on the same side of town anyway. You
Facts.
You don't
Some of
mind,
them,
right?
though, I know some of them are like pretty humble. Like you know,
Yeah.
like I was dropping this one nigga off. You know, what I'm talking about McDonald's. I was dropping him off. I'm like a mile away from his house, but
Yeah.
he's like, "You go right here." Like, you know,
I respect those
like you go
niggas.
right here.
I love
Like, can
those.
walk
I
from
love
here.
those niggas.
I was
Yeah, like the ones who are like,
Yeah.
I'm willing to put a 2-mile walk in, even though you
Like,
gave me the
It was
ride.
just, it was hot that day, but I can walk a mile.
The
I
ones,
respect that.
the ones I
Yeah.
hate the most are the
Yeah.
niggas who play the game the right way the first 2 times, but every time do the fuck shit afterwards.
Then he gets lazy.
Yeah. Yo.
Well, actually, I don't even like the fact that this is 3 different instances I'm helping you out. Like, the first 2 times.
I mean, like-
what are you talking about, Lord?
Nah, I'm saying
I
like
drunk
a
the
nigga that
first-
would. No, I'm saying a nigga that would give you gas money for something. You know what I'm saying? And then like later on, it's gonna be like on some shit like later.
Or they give you like
Yeah.
a $10 for gas, but nigga, you got to go 25 miles.
Right, yeah,
I need at least
yeah.
$1 on the mile.
I need a dub. I need a whole dub, nigga.
Yeah,
You
facts, bro.
crazy, nigga.
Because that's 25 back.
But the thing with and then I tried after this happened, I was like, I remember that he said Joe Budden you next. I was like, let me go to his YouTube channel, like just see if there's any like Joe
Yeah.
Budden sermon. I was like, oh God, this shit is disgusting. Like, I don't want to watch this. Like,
Is there though?
huh?
Is one up there though?
No, I just watched whatever was on his YouTube. It was trash. It was trash.
Man.
And then also another thing too, it's like this nigga be saying the weirdest shit. Like
Of course.
he always says these niggas are stealing my content. Like and be like
I
doing,
like when he talks to his teeth.
yeah, like doing like a video reaction or something.
Yeah.
But when you watch his show, he's literally inserting Akademiks clips. He's literally inserting.
Can we watch like some of Big Sloth? Like, has he been up to anything new? You just
Yeah.
smash it with your hand.
Barbaric.
It wasn't that bug, but it was a mosquito. I had to get that nigga
Oh,
out
yeah,
there.
mosquito.
Where you want to find
Go to his Instagram, yeah.
IG, go back to the IG.
Let's do it. Let's do some of his
Oh,
content.
my bad, not Instagram, YouTube.
Okay, so I was on the right thing.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
I feel like he's the type that's gonna strike us for this, just to be petty. Even,
definitely-
even
we
knowing
don't-
that he'll
I'm not
lose.
putting it on the screen.
No, yeah, we won't put it on the screen. Plus, he can't do nothing. I'll put a dispute in.
Ha ha, Big Sloth, you can't do
Big
that.
Sloth, we're
Oh,
definitely-
whoa, guys, we have to talk about it.
What's up?
The banner, it looks better.
It's
a lot better.
Oh, he's definitely upgraded, but this weak ass that logo is trash, nigga.
He's trying to be in. He's trying to be young.
Graffiti.
It's a little
like,
dweebish.
The graffiti thing, that ain't it. The
Rockstar.
colors ain't it.
Yeah, for all the blind listeners, it's like the Rockstar sign.
But at this point, it's gonna be preference, and I agree with you. It's not it, but it is better than it was.
But you don't see
It's
the
better.
Way better.
It's better.
Way
but
better
it's
than it
supposed to be a
was.
U.
It used to not be a picture
Yeah,
of
it's
him
supposed
up
to be a
there.
U.
It's
Like,
supposed to be
up
a
there.
U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little something in there.
Oh,
And
wait.
just so y'all know,
Nah, nigga, you.
the banner,
P.
But
right
where's
here.
the P?
the
It's right
banner
here.
says.
Okay, that's not. I don't see no P. If
Yeah,
you
I'm-
gotta look that hard for it,
I'm
it's
trying.
not good
Talking
enough.
about on podcast?
Nah, it's talking about up. Like he's trying to say that the
It's
U
not
is
a U,
supposed to.
dog.
It's supposed to be a U here.
Oh, but it says.
It says up on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Well, he's saying that it's supposed
Oh,
to
it
be a
says
U.
up on there. Okay.
Yeah, it says like it's up there podcast.
This is like a first good rendition.
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
your first draft. This should have been
Yeah.
your first draft.
This is this.
Established in 2018.
It's
Yeah.
like you get 3 drafts to pick from. This is what you like. This is
If you were on Fiverr, this is the $50 level. There's still the $100 and $500 level.
this is like the
Right.
generic version, but he didn't like really
It looks
change
like he
anything.
turned YouTube into rubble.
Low
That shit
key,
kind of hard to
But
look
it
at.
says $1 billion company, and I believe
that
him.
part is disgusting.
That's a self-estimation.
That part is disgusting.
He's gonna get there slow, but it's gonna happen.
What does it say? Creative.
I just wanted to zoom
Just
in on
creative.
him. Yeah.
See, there's certain shit you do, nigga.
Like,
that
come
it's
on,
just
dog.
like
I could see like what his arm is leaning on. Like it's not even cut out right.
I feel like he still
Yeah.
has a tag on the shirt he wearing.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
that's a tuxedo. That a tuxedo?
Yeah.
I think it's a blazer. It looked like a silk
It's
shirt.
a tux for a blazer. Well, yeah, it was a blazer for a tux rather.
Hey, this is what happens when you lose your queen. You lose your
Yeah.
confidence. You gotta get creative.
I
Nigga.
hate this nigga's page.
Your
This shit
eyes
is
get
mad.
Let's
loaded.
watch some of the. What'd you say
Go
you want to
yeah,
watch?
go to
Man,
videos. Do any of them say Joe Budden?
I feel like the stars.
Joe Budden deal exposed.
Wait, he talked to the CIA?
Oh, that's
not
the,
that one.
That's 2 days ago. Who's a
Of
mall
course,
again?
that nigga's
I
talking
watched.
to everybody.
That was the one I watched 4 days ago. Go to the one that I watched already.
This
It's
one
right there. Yeah,
DJ Akademiks.
that's the one that I watched.
All right.
Look how it's. Look
Wait,
how
I'm sorry. Is he still uploading that King Von
Probably.
commentary?
Probably.
That shit was wow.
Shit, it's Thanksgiving turkey, nigga.
So he be complaining about niggas stealing content, but as you can see at the very beginning of this video, this is a whole Akademiks live stream. Like,
There's too much big loon on this screen.
Why was his color always green? Why
I
is
guess
it so
it's a
much
money
green?
thing. I guess
now?
it's a money thing, a money play.
it's a terrible green too.
And it's not even the same. It's
You're
like,
not a fan of neon?
No, not neon green. I love olive green. That's one of my favorite colors. But
How much memorabilia do you think this nigga has of his face and head?
this is the wild. And he has a green lighter too. God damn.
we were talking about nigga rich before, like in the
This is
pre-show.
what that is.
This is nigga rich.
Yeah, it is.
He probably
Actually,
did
yeah,
come in a million
it's
dollars.
Patreon
This is
episode
definitely nigga rich.
in the description.
Matter of fact, just show them just so they
$5.
can see. We won't play the video, but just I just want the viewers to be able to see how ridiculous this really looks. And also, that doesn't feel like a real Gucci shirt. You know, I'm starting
It
to.
might just be oversized. That might have been only
I'm
when they
starting
had.
to get good at. You know, when you look at a nigga wearing designer,
Yeah.
and you're like, the Gucci website doesn't have that. Y'all ever notice that? Remember,
No.
like niggas will be just. you never, so
I'm
when
too
you
broke to pay that close attention.
okay, so what I notice is
I know what you're saying though.
niggas will have these like track pants.
Yeah.
So the newest streetwear, all of a sudden there's a Gucci version, a Louis Vuitton version.
Yeah.
And it looks high quality, but it's like
They don't make that.
Yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
make this. It's
Yeah.
like there's. I'm starting to look at certain like Gucci pieces and
Yeah.
like designer pieces. I'm like, the niggas never made it.
Yeah.
Like when
You
them,
don't think they would ever make something this niggerish?
like when them Fear of God
I
pants
don't
with
think
the
so.
stripe. There were so many. They even did that shit with pants.
Exactly.
Like that stripe down the middle.
Gucci stripe down the pants.
Yeah. Like,
And it's like,
part
and
of the
niggas will value
scam
it,
business.
and they'll hype it up like, nigga got that loot. It's like, no, the website doesn't make this, dog. Like,
But sometimes it's cool though. It's just
sometimes
how
it's
you
cool.
wear it.
That's
you
what I
know
was gonna say.
mean?
I was gonna say, even if they do make this, it's not supposed to be worn like that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I can tell, like you can tell from the website. I can tell by how you wear your rich shit. Like, as to what level of like rich you are.
I can
like,
tell if it's actually purchased
Yeah, like, come on.
Or gifted.
or gifted. Yeah. Okay, now you can take them off the screen and
Stolen.
then we'll just listen to a little bit of Big Sloth. Big Sloth, we really shouting you out, nigga.
Yeah, we calling you fly, nigga.
This probably gonna be the first time a lot of people heard this shit.
Yo, we're putting you on, bro. Okay.
Button, and that'll be the part for today.
Now understand that Charlamagne the God has the Black Effect Network. And while trying to build out a roster, it is important for him to try to gain the talent of people that could possibly fit certain molds. But it's probably in hopes to think that they might be Taxstone, because there was a time Taxstone didn't have it. In the words of Charlamagne, and I got to use his words to him, I watched the episode. I didn't know who this was too much. Actually, I had to remind myself because it was mad. I think the only time I communicated with him, he was mad because he said I posted something and he wanted to get tagged. Now, this is a 50-year-old man acting like a groupie. Please tag me, please tag me, please tag me, please tag me.
Let me be clear with
he just
DJ
broke out of the
Akademiks.
character so
I
well.
think this is lost on it. You have more viewers than me. I have more customers than you. Thousands of people are paying on Patreon to see my content that cannot be affected by algorithm change. I don't see how this is so hard for you guys to understand. It even saddens me to hear Joe Budden, and we'll get to them in a minute, speaking on my pod and speaking about YouTube numbers. That's my third YouTube channel, and YouTube is literally the fourth or fifth leg of our business. And we still make, $5-6 grand a month off YouTube. But at the end of the day, I'll repeat this for the people behind me. We have thousands of people on Patreon, and if you're listening right now, come to Patreon. That's how you support us. Also, chase those YouTube. I'm building a back catalog of great content that can sustain
I was genuinely
individuals
excited to
behind.
hear some of this shit,
Yeah,
but
me too, bro.
I know,
He just started marketing more shit. This nigga loves ads.
He
bro.
does.
These niggas love advertising some shit on these podcasts.
Yeah.
They do more selling than talking.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of the time. You can't even watch none of his content without being bombarded by some of his other content.
You have more viewers, but I have more customers.
That shit sound good.
It sounds so good, but
It sounds
long-
fantastic.
Tag me.
Yeah,
That was good. That was funny.
yeah. He's now this is a 50-year-old
Loon
man.
has more customers, but Ak has more money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
Well, he said I came in a millionaire.
Who?
So we don't know what
Loon.
Loon's pockets are.
But I don't
Who
think
also said that?
Loon did.
Jay-Z,
And what did he
Jay-Z.
do?
100 grand strong, 9 to be exact.
And what did he do?
Became a billionaire.
He became a billionaire.
He sold drugs.
I didn't want to say that.
He sold drugs.
I didn't want to go there.
Marcy,
I don't want to put that on that
and the Marcy projects by the
Oh God.
by the basketball court.
man. Marcy to a warehouse.
Turn Marcy to a
Warehouse.
All right, that's enough big sloth marketing.
Shout out to the girl that got hit in the face with a brick allegedly, because that was a lie that I've been